Hey guys, what's up? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I recently hit 300 followers on Instagram, and to celebrate I decided that I wanted to do a makeup test for Bud from TAZ graduation. Since I really don't have anything that would work for him besides a wig, I am gonna have to kind of like make everything else up as I go, but this is a strategy that I used for most of my Costtober posts, where I just kind of used whatever I had lying around in order to get a makeup test or a cosplay that would photograph fine for Instagram. And that's what I'm going to try and do today. So I thought it would be fun to take you along with me now that I'm not freaking out and rushing around for Costtober, so you can kind of see how I do that process for just a quick and easy makeup test. The first thing I'm going to get started with is his ears. I was trying to look up tutorials for people if they'd made their ears for Caduceus, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, from Critical Role, because he is also a Firbolg. But I think most people buy their ears. They have like cow or fawn ears on a lot of the popular latex ear websites, and I hadn't seen anyone really make their own. I did see someone make their own Bud ears out of modeling clay, but I decided that I would try and make them out of craft foam. I did this for one of the posts that I did for Costtober, and I thought that it would work pretty well for him as well, just to fold over a little piece of craft foam and kind of pin it into my wig. Again, this is not supposed to be a completed cosplay, just a makeup test and a fun kind of project to just get an idea of what it would feel like to do a full cosplay of this character. So let's go ahead and go to making the ears. Alright, to do the ears, I'm going to use this sheet of green craft foam. Obviously, if you have blue craft foam, that works better. I don't have blue paint either, so I'm going to try and just cover it with my face paint afterwards. But if that doesn't work out, I'll just, since this again is just a makeup test for Instagram, I'll just digitally edit it afterwards. But I'm going to kind of try and cut out like a large semicircular shape. Just clean up this edge a little bit here. Yeah, and so as you can see, if I just fold over a part of the craft foam, it kind of creates that same cow-like, fawn-like ear shape that you see people doing for these sorts of characters. Obviously, again, this is just like a very cheap, easy, quick way to do it. And yeah, I think that's an ear. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and glue the ears down in the places that I want it to be folded over. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to get started with painting my face now, and I'm going to be using my Maron Paradise in light blue. If you watched my Poseidon video, then you saw exactly the process of how I apply my body paint and kind of tips and tricks for using the Maron Paradise colors in particular. So if you would like to see that, I'll put a link at the end of the video. But I'm going to do the same basic things that I did in that video, so I'm just going to speed through it this time rather than spending half an hour talking to you about it. I'm going to do a much lighter coat than I would normally do because he's described as kind of gray blue, so I don't want the color to be like that intense. contouring pretty much the same way that I did it in my Poseidon video as well. Alright, I'm gonna do his nose now. I'm gonna make it brown just because that's what I feel like doing. I feel like he's a earthy guy, so he'd have earthy tones. And then I'm gonna do like the kind of deerish makeup thing where you draw like a line down the middle underneath your nose. Now, in order to make my nose look a little bit more cow-like or like just otherworldly creature-like, I'm going to extend my nostrils kind of up in a point in this direction, similarly to how you would do it for like a snake face makeup where you draw your nasal holes, where you draw your nasal openings like straight up into a point so that your nose looks really flat this way. I want my nose to look flat this way, so I'm going to extend the point up kind of curved this way with just liquid eyeliner, but unfortunately I can't do this in the camera because it's really far away, so I'm gonna do it off camera, but I hope you get the general idea. Alright, so you can see how I extended my nostril. My liquid eyeliner sucks, so you'll have to forgive that the lines are really imprecise. But yeah, I just kind of extended them both out horizontally so that when I'm viewed straight on or from a downward facing angle, that my nose has the illusion of being really flat this way. Now, in true Justin's character fashion, I'm going to use the same exact liquid lipstick that I used for Taco to make my upper lip brown. Unlike with Taco though, I'm gonna try and draw it as thinly as possible. Now I'm gonna just go in and darken the Filtrum a little bit since I made the lips darker. He's supposed to be very dirty, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start kind of adding some like grime and like dirt marks to my face. Try and kind of make it look like I'm just like unwashed and that I've been laying on the dirt and I don't care. I'll add some little green splotches too, so that it looks like maybe I've been sleeping on moss or just like interacting with plant matter in one way, shape, or form. And I don't want to like totally destroy all the work that I've done, but I do want to be true to the character description and want to make him look dirty. Now to see if body paint will paint craft foam. It does! Now that I painted it, I'm just taking blue eyeshadow and I'm going to like kind of contour it to just give everything a little bit more dimension. I kind of like the inside of his ear being green, so I might leave that, but just darken everything up a little bit. Alright, so this is what they're looking like now that I have shaded them a bit. Kind of hard to see in this lighting, but Yes, yes, yes. Again, if you have regular paint, do it with regular paint because this is not going to set, but just for a makeup test, I think it'll work fine. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my wig on now. And I'm just going to kind of mess around with it and style it until I think it looks sufficiently messy. I gave him little messy bangs just because I feel like our boy's going to be generally unkempt all over. And all I did to make these bangs was just to fold a section of hair back and pin it up here. If I was doing this full on, I would definitely like spray this with a ton of hairspray. As I'm just doing it for pictures and I don't want to totally destroy this wig, I'm not going to do that. But I am going to attach the ears now. Kind of just like that. Alright, so I think makeup is finished, hair's done, and I just put on this camo. It's a Mickey Mouse camo print jacket that I found at the thrift store for $14 and it's incredible, but I thought it would kind of work for his character to look kind of just like a big lump of green and brown motif, you know, and I don't think the Mickey Mouse part will really show up in the photos I'm gonna take. So now I'm gonna go into my backyard and get some sticks and leaves and put them into my hair. I got them. I'm literally just gonna stick these into my hair and clothes and hope that I look like I've been sleeping in the wilderness. Well, I think I did it. Oh, you guys, I totally forgot to do my eyeliner. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, now eyeliner done. I think I really did it. I think this is a perfect makeup test. But, you know, this was like $0 and maybe took me 2.5 hours. If that, you know, probably took me a little bit longer than it would just because I was recording the process as well. But yeah, I mean, cosplay can be really cheap and easy, you guys, and I don't think that anyone should ever feel intimidated about getting into it for lack of resources or anything like that. Once you accumulate just a small amount of materials, you can really like create a wide variety of costumes without spending anything else on them. And just because you see people doing these like crazy awesome costumes or like these really cool makeups and you think that like, oh, I could never do something like that, I hope this video kind of helps to enlighten a little bit about the process of like what goes into my looks so that I can create like a good looking finished photograph from minimal effort and $0 put into it. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked seeing kind of my gears in my brain turning throughout this process and see how I kind of come up with doing a new makeup test. I hope it was helpful to you guys or that you just had fun watching it. If you want to see the finished photos, then go ahead and follow me down at ZenieTree Cosplay on Instagram. I always post my stuff there, and I have new videos every Wednesday that'll all be cosplay related. And, you know, lots of new characters coming soon, I think, as Katsu Crunch starts. So look forward to those new projects coming from me soon. Now I'm gonna go eat some berries with a baby unicorn. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!